DS. Wow, look at that.
Look at the city.
Holy
Puerto Plata.
smokes.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's so crazy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Check this out. Look what I found yesterday. So right over this wall here is the ocean. Right over it. Sierra said she heard waves this morning. And we're gonna go check and see if there's any waves out there. Oh, I didn't know you were up there. I started climbing. I had no idea you were right there.
Where'd you think I went?
I don't know. It's just like surging up and breaking on the wall, huh? What about the spots over by the beach to the right?
Little.
Little? Yeah. Some little tiny waves over there. I don't know if they're surfable. Some little tiny waves over there too. Check out our boat neighbor. This boat is so cool. I'm pretty sure he's from Russia. And then we got a super cool like Navy boat over there. And then some other yachts and trawlers and sport fish and catamarans. Those two are my favorite boats in here so far. What is it?
Coconut butter.
Oh, we got some coconut pulp in there. Super cold coconut water that I chopped up yesterday.
Are you gonna be nice? Careful, Lovey. Are you a nice doggy? You look like her mommy.
Taking a walk just outside Ocean World here and seeing what the town is like. A couple good looking restaurants around, so maybe we'll grab a bite to eat. Here's the beach right next door. Found a good looking place to eat here.
Dog friendly?
One of the first things we noticed about Dominican Republic, prices are pretty cheap for food, right? Like this is a nice restaurant and it looks like a really nice big 12-ounce steak is 20 bucks. Most entrees are like 10 to 12 bucks. Tacos are like $2 to $4 for 3, something like that. Pretty good prices at like a nice restaurant. Did you take Spanish in high school? How many years?
2. I also took 2 years in college.
Really? Well, we've definitely been brushing up on our Spanish. I did know barely enough to get by. So I asked the lady if there's anything we can do around here to walk to, and it seems like the only places really is like this beach right here and Ocean World. Like there's not really anywhere else we can walk to. Puerto Plata is a big city like just east of here. I think east, right? Yeah, east. So we can check that out if we want.
Billy says he's brushing up on his Spanish, but he is doing very well. You can have full-on conversations.
No, I can struggle to figure out the word I want to say using like sign language, and I don't know any past or future tenses.
But you know the word.
I know like some vocabulary in present tense.
This is my ship. This is also my ship. And this is also my ship. That one's yours. So we just finished our dinner and it was delicious.
It came out to like, oh, it was so good. It came out to like $46 American.
Yeah.
But it was like a
appetizers.
fancy restaurant.
We got 2 appetizers because we're fat.
Like if you
got 2 beers.
That's the kind of restaurant you would find in like Miami or Fort Lauderdale, like a fancy like.
It was a Caribbean
Latino,
Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, Lauderdale or Miami, that whole meal would have been easily $100 or a little more.
Yeah, in like a resorty town right now.
It's funny mix. It's like Ocean World is definitely like it's resort, marina, kind of
and then
entertainment.
The whole beach is lined with like
they're lined
resorts.
with like these like kind of fancy looking resorts, but it's also a mix of like public beach, but definitely a nice area in general.
Did he tell them that check-in was so easy?
I think so, yeah. It was super easy.
They came to the boat, did everything on the boat, all the people together, the
And-
Navy and the customs and the immigration and the...
And well, I had to run up to the office real quick to pay and talk to the immigration guy. It was super quick, super easy. Narcotics were supposed to come and like check out the boat, but they never did, so well, it was easy.
And we had some guy come and take some measurements because they have canvas work that they can do here.
And we've been wanting to get some canvas like off of our bimini for especially when we're anchor, maybe for sailing if it'll work, but just some more shade and a little bit of waterproofness.
And we got some quotes and we got some like time estimates before we left, and it was like
in Florida
3 months and super expensive, so you know we're like, we'll just wait. And I think you just mentioned it to them.
Yeah, just mentioned it to someone, and
do it,
and then
like,
he said he would send the guy over today, and he came over today, and I was just like, how much would it cost, you know, whatever.
All in one day. He took measurements, like came up with like a little bit of sketch and a quote, and
right away in one day. And he said, you know, as long as we say okay, it would take him 1 day to do.
One day.
So I think we're gonna pull the trigger on that. A little bit cheaper than the U.S. Like in the U.S. for this one piece, we got a quote for $800. This is like just under $700.
And it would have taken like over 2 months. We did really want to go to Luberon, and we would probably rather be there in the general sense, but checking into customs, doing laundry, we spent all day yesterday like doing laundry and got everything done.
And just getting our
bearings.
Beginning right, and like practicing our Spanish.
Because everyone here is helping us, they're all super friendly. So.
And a lot of them, pretty much everyone speaks English too, at least some sort of English.
Yeah, so I'm very glad we checked in here. When we come back around, we might check out in Luberon.
Definitely.
But definitely, if you're checking in, recommend Ocean. It's like
Maybe.
7 a.m. in the morning. We haven't been doing any exercise, but it's finally early enough and cool enough to work out. So I'm gonna do a little workout. Jetty is going to join me. So that was hard. First workout in a pretty long time. Did you enjoy your run? And what did you do this morning?
I'm making a list. 2 lists.
Billy was up late last night working while I went to sleep early, so he's off.
Finished a video for you guys. It's getting pretty hot down here in the Caribbean, so
I've requested an extra fan above my face. All I wanted was a fan. We found one at a marine store on Long Island. I thought I was gonna have to wait till Puerto Rico, but whew.
yeah, or here. I mean, I'm sure we get it here easily. Some days in Great Anagua are pretty hot, right? And the bugs are just, the mosquitoes were insane. But other than that, like here in Dominican Republic, it's been really nice here at night.
When it is super hot, we have 2 fans right above our head up in the main cabin, and both windows open, and it's cooler up there, but we have to take the table and turn it into the bed and everything gets dirty, and then Jetty can jump up and she's dirty.
We use that table to like work and do computer work and stuff like that, so then we got to remake the table every day.
So it's a hassle. So we'd rather sleep in our actual bed.
But it's just a little bit of an enclosed space.
Sorry, it's a mess right now.
So it's like, yeah, it's kind of warm. But here in the DR, we've been sleeping down here, and it's been fine at night. Like, we have this fan. Even with just one fan, it's been all right. But it's going to get hotter, so we're installing this other one. Oscillating.
For me and for Jetty. Aims at both of us.
Hello. Hello. Check that out. So the Russian boat is leaving. That's a Russian flag. That thing is so cool though. Such a neat boat.
You're back on the right side of the road.
I know, it feels so good to drive on the right side of the road. I don't know if I could have handled not being able to speak Spanish and driving on the left side of the road. Like trying to follow signs in Spanish and driving on the left side of the road, patting your head and rubbing your belly at the same time.
You okay back there? You know the AC's on.
Did I do something wrong on that?
I don't know.
So it's Sierra's birthday in 2 days, and Sierra loves cake. So even though we're in Dominican Republic and I don't even know how to say cake in Spanish, we're getting her a cake.
Tiene que ser un bizcocho grande para crema de leche.
Otra. ¿Dónde?
Otro relleno que no sea crema de leche. Mira, este hay que cambiarlo.
Sí.
Porque en media libra, así pequeño como tú lo quieres, no se puede
Y
poner.
en media.
No se puede. Hay que poner otro, o ese, o de piña, o cualquier otro, pero ese no se puede. Ese es para bizcocho.
No, no
Bit
comprendo.
I don't know what you're doing. You're going like this, like it's gonna be like this.
You saw a lot of hand language, didn't you? Sierra, I don't know what kind of cake I ordered you, but...
How about you just go in and tell them buttercream with vanilla? There, you were there for like 30 minutes. I don't know what you were doing.
I have no idea.
What just happened?
I know your cake is blue and white. And it's about like, it's like this big.
Oh my god,
What?
that's huge.
And I know that it's gonna say Feliz Cumpleaños, Sierra. Do you want to be surprised? Well, you're gonna be surprised because I'm gonna be surprised.
What kind of cake did you order?
I have no idea what the actual like cake is. I'm pretty sure it's vanilla.
We are having a blast just driving around the city, just looking at stuff and watching people drive and on these motorcycles with 4 people.
This is crazy, man. Just motorcycles everywhere.
And like no really road rules. Like now we're at a stoplight, but people kind of go where and whenever they want. We just had a little kid wash our windshield. Are you doing okay?
Yeah. Driving is...
So yeah, there's like no lanes with these motorcycles.
Show them these guys going by. This is so cool.
Are you having fun? You look a little cranky.
That guy has a mattress in the back of his truck. I don't even think it's strapped down or anything. Teleferico.
Oh my lamp. I think we accidentally just hired a guide to go up the mountain.
Yeah, so the cable car is closed for, I don't know how.
He said 45 days or he said 45 people died. I'm not really sure. They said they're replacing the cable.
Yeah, replacing the cable. Either way, it sounds like we can't go on it.
So he's riding a taxi bike and he said he's just gonna show us up the mountain.
His name is Miguel.
He wanted to come in the car, but I don't think Jetty would have.
Jetty would have bit him for sure.
She's just very protective. That's Miguel, our tour guide.
Not
in the striped shirt.
In the striped shirt up there. Miguel, what happened to it broke?
No, I changed.
They're changing it.
Yeah.
Just maintenance?
10 years, I changed the cable.
You do?
No, you know.
Them. So every 10 years they change the cable, that's what he's saying. For maintenance, I think. Wow, look at that.
Look at the city.
Holy
Puerto Plata.
smokes.
That's crazy.
Wow. Miguel gave us a great little tour around the top of the mountain that the cable car leads to. He told us a little bit about Puerto Plata, the native Taino Indians, and he even took some pictures of us with the man himself. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you click the little bell signal so you don't miss anything from us. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.